You know, they say Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. I mean, think about that. Coming from one of the greatest minds in history, that's a pretty huge statement, right? So today, we're going to unpack exactly what he meant and why it matters so much to you.
And get this, he didn't even stop there. The full quote supposedly goes, "He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." Wow, that really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's this powerful force that can either work for you, building your wealth, or it can work against you. So let's make absolutely sure we're on the earning side of that equation.
All right, so what is this mathematical miracle really all about? It sounds super complicated, I know. But honestly, the basic idea behind it is actually incredibly simple. Let's break it down right now.
Okay, so take a look at this. It's really the key to the whole thing. With simple interest, over on the left, well, it's pretty basic. You earn interest only on that first chunk of money you put in. That's it. But compound interest, on the right, oh, that's a whole different ballgame. It really is like a snowball rolling down the hill. You're not just earning interest on your original cash, you're earning interest on your interest.
And that's really it. I mean, if you walk away with just one thing today, let it be that phrase, interest on your interest. It's so simple, but the results, they are absolutely gigantic, especially when you mix in the most important ingredient of all.
So what is that secret ingredient? It's simple. It's time. And to really show you just how powerful this combo is, I want to tell you a quick story. It's about two friends and let's just say two very different outcomes.
Okay, so let's meet our two friends, Ben and Joey. Picture this. They've got the same job, they make the same amount of money, and they both plan to invest for their future. Everything seems identical, right? But there's one tiny little difference in what they do, and it is going to change, well, everything.
So here's the setup. It's perfectly fair. They're both putting away $200 a month. We'll say they both get a pretty standard 7% return each year. And they both want to retire at age 65. See, everything's the same, except for one thing. Ben gets started at 25. Joey, he waits. He puts it off for just a decade and starts at 35. That's it, just 10 years. Now, look at what happens. I mean, just look at this. By the time they're both 65, Ben is sitting on nearly $500,000. And Joey, who started just 10 years later, he's got less than half of what Ben has. That massive gap you see on the screen, that isn't just a number. That is the raw power of time. That's the time multiplier in action.
Let that sink in for a second. Ben invested for only 10 more years than Joey, but he ended up with double the money. That means those first 10 years, that one single decade, did more work for Ben than all the money Joey put in over his entire life. It's just incredible.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but I'm not a math person, right? Don't worry, you absolutely do not need to be a math whiz to get this working for you. Seriously, it all boils down to just three key ingredients.
All right, so for all you curious folks out there, this is the actual math formula behind the curtain. And yeah, I'll admit, it looks a little intense. All those letters in parentheses, it's cool to see it, but here's the good news. You do not need to memorize this. Not at all.
In fact, you know what? Let's just push that off the screen. Forget the math. Because to really harness this power, all you have to remember are the three simple parts that make it tick.
And here they are. It's super straightforward. First, you've got your principal. That's just a fancy word for your starting money. Second, the interest rate. That's the speed, how fast your money's going to grow. And then number three, time. See how we've made that one stand out? That's because it's the real superstar here. It's the secret sauce. It's the turbocharger that makes everything else go into overdrive.
So, all of this brings us to the real question, the one that actually matters. How do you put this incredible eighth wonder of the world to work for you, like starting today?
You know, there's that great old saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. It's the exact same idea here. The best time to start was yesterday. But the second best time, it's right now, today. Every single day you wait is another day of that compounding magic that you just can't ever get back. The key is just to start. So, here's the game plan. It couldn't be simpler. Number 1, start small. Seriously, whatever you can manage. Number 2, stay consistent. Make it a regular habit. And number 3, let time do the heavy lifting. Just be patient and let that snowball grow. That's it. That is how you put the eighth wonder of the world on your team. And that really leaves us with just one final question for you to think about. We saw what a single decade did for Ben.
completely changed his future. So, what will your time multiplier look like? The amazing thing is, you get to decide. And the sooner you start writing that story, the more incredible the ending is going to be.